I guess we can slowly start now. Folks. How are we doing today? Hey, how are we doing? Hope you all are okay. Um, Thank you, Matt, drawing ply T, for following on Twitch. Thank you. All the support really means a lot to me. Along with that kind of support, it's the better kind of support because no one loses anything. Following or subscribing is free, so remember, if you want to actually support, this is the option. and that I really appreciate. Anyway, so music is up. What are we doing today? Question is, and the question and the answer for that question is that we are drawing, as you can see by the title, Dragon Bard, well, Dragonborn Bard, which is actually half, you know, your typical half dragon, half man character, which is a bard. He's actually going for metal kind of character, metal rockman. He has very, like, you know, older rockman behavior, which is more of a chill, but also I really wanted to portray him in more aggressive manner because, of course, you know, he's a dragonborn, so he is going to have some you know, rage. Bring myself some whiskey. Almost downed the bottle. So yeah, I have some whiskey with me and a frappe. This is what we are going to drink today. Frappe is actually mostly milk based, there's no caffeine, so it's like coffee drink actually. Tomorrow, waking up for a morning shift. But on Thursday, on the day after tomorrow, actually, I'm going to have a day off. And I'm thinking about doing couple streams, like the last time. Because why not? I want to start implementing this more often, where I'm going to have 2 streams in a day. Just for, you know, for the case when someone would actually be scouring the internet around, or have more time around the earlier hours, because of course we've been streaming on a bit earlier hours when I've had my night shifts, and we are going to have more night shifts actually, and a marathon in the next month. So for sure we are going to stream a bit more often on the morning streams, or rather on the morning times. And yeah, so let's turn on the previous design of his. You can see actually how he looked like before. This is his newer version. You can see that he's more animal-like. Yes, I actually trained animals a bit. And click. So, remember that if your messages are not showing on YouTube, or rather in the chat that I have right above me, that means I can't see those messages, and if you are writing something and there's no messages that I can see, that means that YouTube is hiding your messages, which is happening every now and then. So try to rephrase what you are saying or write it again, and for sure I will see it and try to respond it the best I can. But of course, if you prefer, you know, chilling and, for example, listening to me in the background while you are maybe drawing too, then yeah. Hi Real, glad to have you here. How are you, Brian? How's it going? rephrased. You haven't wrote anything. But yeah, hi Real. Glad to have you here. How are you? Hope it was going. How have you been? Hope I didn't say flex because I don't know why, but for some reason it kind of feels like I did. And there's absolutely no reason to it. Hi, hello. So yeah, I don't feel like giving him bandages, but maybe. Could not? It's Kool-Aid, a third OC in the series. Is a dragon bard character that we are drawing right now. Is a metal man with an axe for a guitar. Man, I can't even make even one OC come to fruition on my drawing. I mean, you are just starting, you know? You are just starting, and it's, you know, I know that you really want to quickly, you know, get to drawing and draw your OC so fast, etc. It is good to try, it's good to have your attempts, but remember that you are just starting, and art is a very long journey. It does take time to actually draw, you know, on a bit more. It's very hard to draw on a bit higher experience levels, because you actually need to practice, you know. Without the practice, you're stagnating, and when you're stagnating, there's no progress, you know? So just have fun for now. Maybe try to draw your Cs, make an attempt. Look at me, I'm not drawing like typical OCs that you might have. I'm not making random character designs like Rinotuna does, even though you can actually do that to help yourself with character designs. I've been doing this before. Maybe this is why I'm, you know, I've kind of got some more knowledge about character designs. But most likely do remember the fact that you need to practice. Practice, practice, and practice. So yeah. Anyways, I'm now stuck in Stardew with 25% profit. What do you mean 25% profit? What did you do that you've got 25% profit? I mean, it's not really that difficult. And again, remember, Stardew Valley is a game about farming, so you will need a lot of farming. So basically there was an option that can make the things I sell only give 25% coins, but the original of the original sell price. Okay, but what did you got in the other thing? Because for sure it's not for everything. So if I remember, because when you have like options that give you that take you away something, they give you also something. So for example, it's like, you know, better for selling fish, for example, right? There's Hi Flex, glad to have you here. How are you? Hoping it was going. There's also like, for example, artisan, where your wines fish are affected. So you are selling fish for 25%, if I understand correctly. That means your crops are giving you more money. So you need to start, like, you know, planting your crops. Everything. It's impossible that everything is affected with this. You need to gain something. It's not just... You know? You need to check what option did you got, because again, it's impossible that, you know, no, like, that everything is going to be affected with this, you know, with this issue. Wonderful day. I was in Pisa with some new furry friend. It was a blast. Hey, that's nice. That's nice. Hey, good for ya. Yeah. So yeah. I see you are continuing with the redesign. Yep. I do. No, I don't understand. You. Real. No, if you are losing, right? Here's the thing, if you are losing money on something, another thing has to give you cash. So if fish are giving you 25% money, the crops should give you more money in exchange. It can be like, for example, oh, damage or rings are giving you better buffs. It's not how Stardew works. At least not when it wasn't working like that when I was playing it. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me even check, like, Stardew Valley upgrades, not tools. I don't understand. Permanent buffs. No, that's not it. Stardew Valley best options to pick after that. I don't know, maybe that. Professions to pick. Okay. Alright, so in farming for level 5, either animal products sell for 20% more gold or crops sell for 10% more gold. For 10 you can get rancher, which then gets you for coop master or shepherd. Coop master, coop animals become friendly more quickly, the time eggs take to incubate is halved, increases coop animal products quality. Okay, that's actually nice. Shepherd, barn animals become friendly more quickly, sheep produce wool more quickly, increases barn animal product quality. Or you can get artisan, which gives you artisan goods sell for 20% more gold or crops grow 10% faster. In mining, for 5th level you can get either miner or geologist. Miner gives you +1 more ore in every vein. Gems occasionally appear in pairs for geologist. And then on 10th, depending on what you've picked, you can get either blacksmith or prospector. Metal bars sell for 50% more gold, does not apply to radioactive bars or refined quartz. Your chance of finding coal is doubled for prospector. Geologist gives you later on gems and minerals sell for 30% more gold. Or excavator, your chance to find geodes is doubled, right? In foraging, you can get forester. You'll obtain 25% more wood when chopping trees, stumps or logs, and gatherer gives you 20% chance of double harvest of forageable items. When you pick Forester, on level 10 you get either Lumberjack, hardwood can drop from any tree when chopped, or Tapper, syrup sell for 25% more gold. Gatherer, botanist, foraged items are always the highest possible quality. Or Tracker shows the location of forageable items, artifact spots and panning locations. So far I don't see anything cutting your what you're earning to 25% of the coins real. For fishing, either you get fisher, you get fish sell for 25% more gold, or trapper, reduce ingredients cost for creating crab pots. And then you get like either angler, fish sell for 50% more, or pirate, you have twice the chance to find treasure when fishing. Or mariner, you just get different items from pots. And in combat, I also don't see anything like that. Yeah, real, but I don't see anything compared to what you're saying. You're not losing any, like 25% of the total income from anything. Nothing chops down the prices to 25. You are earning 25% more on something you've picked. And by 25% more, I believe it's by the fish you are getting, which is fish sell for 25% more gold, because that's literally the only 25% I've seen so far. Tapper, syrup can... No, it's before you create a save. What do you mean? Oh. Vitus, thanks for subscribing! Hi, welcome to the family! Hi, hi! Got to have you here, how are you? Hope you find a comfy corner here. It means you only get 1/4... What? I've got a second thing. Why did I get the second thing? What the heck? Wait. Stream... I need to check it in the dashboard actually. What happened there? Oh, by the way, I've read some people talking about the new Assassin's Creed, and apparently Japanese people are very angry at what they are doing there. And they are calling for doing something to the people, right? To their... to the... how is it called? To the people that are protecting the culture. To do something. So that gets funnier every single time. At this point. There we go. Recent events. Okay, I don't see anyone doing anything. Okay. So yeah, you know, it's funny because oof, yeah. So basically the thing is, how's it called? Here's the thing. Ubisoft can actually be really messed up at this point because, you know, it's like law at this point. Like, you know, twisting the people's history, mangling with the culture, etc. They can actually pay a huge darn fine for it. Which I don't know if they possess. Much does Ubisoft? How much money Ubisoft has? Because there's like, you know, I don't care about like reports and shit. There was a site where you could check like companies' current capital that they can use at once. I don't know now. Too bad. I'm not going to. We are here for a reason, right? Let's draw. But yeah, Ubisoft right now is kind of effed because I remember Japan did same thing with something else, and I believe that caused like a collapse of a company. I'm feeling deja vu right now, I don't know why. I also have no idea why. I mean, Ubisoft or one company already did similar thing. They were actually forced by the Japan to do something, or at least Japan was taking legal actions to that. They've ignored them because they thought that they are going to be untouchable, and Japan actually obliterated them in court and they had to pay like huge fine, and that caused like a collapse of a company. I'm not sure if I'm connecting things one to one. I feel like it happened already in the past. So basically what I'm doing right now is getting a good view on colors, making flats. I'm changing some things just so those could make sense. So basically I'm doing all the planning right now. I want his horns to be black. Same for his toenails. Not purple. What really surprises me in Rino Tuna's artwork is that he's using a lot of like actual blacks, like grays, etc. And he's actually using like, you know, black to shade, at least to make the first shadow, or like a mid black, because he actually, I'm not sure if he's using like a special brush that already has the effect of like, you know, overlaying and multiplying, because there are possibilities to make brushes like this, trust me. I'm not sure if Rino Tuna would actually do it. Go get something to eat, gotcha. So yeah, that's that. Also Flex, tell me, is that a guitar? Yep. He has a guitar axe. That's why Flex actually sent yesterday screenshots on the image channel yesterday, just if someone was wondering. But yeah, okay, we've got kinda all the flats. Also, I want his arms to be this color, as they used to. But do we actually? Nah, I don't think so. Let's keep them like that. But I can make his guitar this color. I really need to correct my lines. Damn. I have to kind of watch Rino Tuna a bit more how he's doing this and try to like manipulate this technique to what I'm doing. Or maybe work with my hands a bit better to get some nicer effects on my lines. Because I feel like my hands are very shaky and unsure, while they shouldn't be. But I guess I'm going to make like a couple brushes. I need to make couple brushes because I'm using only one for everything, by the way. Besides flats, because my flats are made with a G pen. It's just making lines. And that's it. Okay. Meanwhile, let's see where we are. Okay. So now this. This and something in between for this. Okay. There will be again a lot of correcting in lines. I hate it. But again, I've kinda dropped that on myself, so you know, I've gotta do it. To be fair, I've gotta do it. Hate to say it. Also, my ear itches. Give me a second. Yep. So. I guess. Is there anything else I want to change in the feeling here? I mean, I could recolor his legs, actually. To this color. Because then I wouldn't have to worry about like transitioning everything. I'm not sure though. That's no bueno. Oh my, okay. Linear burn. a copy to a new folder. Those collapse. Okay. And now we are shading. Yes, I am shading right on everything along with the line art. Okay. Let me see on X for a bit. So we're going to also start shading today. I still haven't downloaded all the things for Azura. Arya at this point is kind of lost because, you know, we've been working on her in the previous streams too. So that's that. I'm looking right now on Pinterest, so, you know, can just look around here. Oh, also, actually, I've got the Discord on my iPad, so I'll be able to make screenshots and send the artworks I'm drawing there on the server. I'm also looking through some stuff and okay, I think we've got everything. Okay, so now the shading, right? We're going to start with the face because of course. And I keep up with the technique, so we are using the darkest color only. And we just kind of layer them. In the places where it should make sense. So yeah, that's generally how the process looks like. I sketch to plan out the pose, drawing the character on top of it, making flats and almost immediately starting to shade right on top of everything. Of course, meanwhile, working on the shadows, you're also correcting the line arts. Yada yada yada. Okay. So. It's starting to have a nice feeling that the light comes from here. So like the flatter part of his head is going to be more in light. This is also going to be in light, this not necessarily. Okay. Okay. There are elements where I don't really like the way how the lights are going and how the lights and shadows are going already. So that's something we'll have to change. Yeah, that's too thick of a line here. Okay. I don't think actually this makes sense here, so let's ignore that part. And I want a nice sharp pull here. So the line goes like this, and it goes like that. There we go. No bending, no nothing. Just a nice sharp pull. That's what I wanted. Okay. And let's clear this part of the head now. Right. Because you also have to remember about, you know, some other factors, like, because I'm really starting to be a bit clueless here. I need some moment to gather my mind, but to do that I need to actually wrap my head around everything here. Okay. Let's clear this entire area again. Okay, and I want this line to continue through here and end here. Okay. Now I need like a small line here. Perfect. Or maybe I should use a bit smaller lines. Yep, that should work. So yeah, we are slowly progressing with the character. Most likely there's going to be a couple streams of shading. As for the last one. And what else can I say? We're going to have fun. We're going to have lots of fun. Character design is fun, actually. I really enjoy it. Actually, throughout my channel's history, I've been doing a lot of like character design related challenges, to be fair. There's just something compelling in this for me. Okay. Okay, I also don't want to give his eye a bit too much push, because I don't want to I don't want him to look too feminine. There we go. Okay. I see that Reno is really using black for his shading. I would have to study this one because it's going to be way more easier version to use just black. Like what exact color he's using, so like what kind of black? Is it like just a dark gray or something? Is there like anything he's using? Like special tool, special kind of brush that, for example, already has like a blending mode on it. Because to be fair, if you are drawing with blending mode, where like your shadows are actually made with the multiply layer, you can actually speed your process up and make a brush that already has like a blending mode multiply on it. So whenever you are drawing, it already multiplies the color. So. Yeah, I'm kind of doing my best still. Make all of it work. So you don't really want too many shadows on the face too. For example. But of course there are so many different crevices. Dragonborns don't really have like, you know, normally shaped heads. There are snouts. There are different kinds of noses, you know? Like all of this also is going to make a difference for the shadows, right? That you are drawing. I feel like I should use slightly smaller lines, to be fair. Like 5. Yeah, 5 some. Seems alright. Okay. And now Okay. There's something that still doesn't seem right for me. Yeah, I don't know why, but actually this part also supposed to be visible. Like this part of the face is something I was lacking this whole time. Yeah, now it looks okay, right? Now it looks better. That's what I've been talking about. Hmm. Now let's pick a nice color for the highlights. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think it's schmexy at this point. I like it. Okay. We can continue. No, I don't think I should actually add it like that. Yeah, no, it doesn't work well with it. But hey, folks, since we have some slower time, so to say, do tell me, how are your days? Are you, maybe you're also drawing? If yes, is it, what is it? Maybe it's a, of course, if you want to share this info, like maybe it's a character design or an illustration. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Because now I can get some more of that eye. Beautiful. Okay, that's what I like it. Let's go, Picasso. No. Actually, I feel like his mouth should go like this. Makes more sense, isn't it? Right? Perfect. I don't know, that head looks so off to me. There's something wrong with that. It seems so flat, I don't know why. Okay, let's leave it. Maybe it's, you know, something else. Or maybe I just need to make something like this. Okay, yeah, it kind of helps it. Okay. Oh, some overlay of some brighter colors. Some white. Let's make a line across like this. I mean, the eyes are not necessarily going to show a lot, but sometimes actually people are zooming into the eyes for some reason, so it's good to actually have like ready details on there, kinda. What is happening? Why am I getting correction on this? There we go. I don't know why, but for some reason my brush just genuinely Wait. No, it's still doing this shit. What the fuck is going on with my brush? Dude. It's not how it's supposed to work. Okay, now it's working. For some reason. Wait, I need to erase this thing. Because I don't know why this subtool is not working. I didn't click shit, and for fuck's sake. I hate like working with the brushes, I'm telling you. I just don't like working with them. Great, and now my buttons are not working. For fuck's sake, man. Where are the fucking keys? I'm about to throw something against the wall right now because I can't even find those fucking setups. Okay. Finally. Jesus Christ. Okay. I guess now everything works. It's so weird that on YouTube, literally, there's no one speaking. What's going on? It's so weird. I'm telling you. Let me check one thing. Wait. Settings. No. There. Okay, all seems okay here. Bizarre. Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay. So actually, I've started playing some of that Elden Ring on my solo run. I've got some ideas where should I go for the first enemies. We're going to go there. You know, visiting some areas, but I want to pick up a build. Probably we're going to reset. Because I want to pick up a build, farm out actually some runes, level up a bit, because yes, I have 3 main builds that I have for katanas, and I want to pick one and go with it from the very beginning, you know, just so I would know where should I throw stuff. So like, for example, Moonveil Creed build seems nice, but also getting a Moonveil and do the one-shot lightning build also seems right. But on the other hand, another thing I've caught on in Elden Ring, max level allows you to get 99 in every single statistic. So like 99 points in every single statistic. And as far as I'm aware, like... As far as I'm aware, nobody ever actually reached 713 because it's like billions. Oh, okay, there's literally the full one. And only one dude so far reached this level, Fireman Artisan. You can max every single thing in there. Yeah, because you need to get... Wait. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, millions, 1,692,558,415 runes in total to get max level. But I want to actually do that. I believe we are going to actually try to max out the character with for every single boss. Go for, like, you know, damage and vitality. Go with, like, you know, a build. I believe when we are going to start, we are going to go with attacks, something that's going to give us attack, damage, and vitality then. To begin with, right? And we're going to try to farm out every single thing. So basically, I'm not sure what's the Moon Veil's like damage scaling. What is Moon Veil scaling for the damage? Because I see there are 3 statistics. I believe those 3 statistics are scaling the damage differently. So I see that the intelligence is giving the C scaling. I believe it means for the damage. But we need 12 strength, 18 dexterity, and 23 in statistics, basically. So like the base for Moonveil is magical attack, which is 87. But it's like S tier choice, generally speaking. So like, I believe we would want, and it has 100 in attack crit. So yeah, I believe I would want to rise up every single kind of damage, to be fair. So even though we are going to throw in like for physical attack, right? We'll still be able to actually push in the yeah. So basically we'd have to defeat Magma Worm in Gal Tunnels, which I think I would want to go for and see if we'll be able to actually get it, because the weapon doesn't really feel like it requires a lot. But again, we would try to farm out like enough runes to level up quickly. Get some health, get some damage, upgrade the weapon to the max, because we can upgrade the first katana 3 times actually. So I'm going to actually do that, and for this I will try and first of all defeat all 3 bosses that we can. I mean, I guess those are like mini bosses. They're like people in the caverns. So like there's for sure Man Beast, and if we defeat Man Beast we get crest that heightens our defense for the fire attacks. And since it's going to be Magma Worm, I believe of course it's going to be, you know, this kind of thing. But the moment we'll get Uchigatana and we'll start building with everything, I believe will be Gucci. Of course it's going to be like finding, most likely trying to find every single piece of the equipment and just roll with everything that we can. Just roll with everything. Because I have to say I'm kind of getting it on the keyboard, but there are things that I don't like really. There are things actually that are more problematic. And that's no bueno. I will try to actually plug in my PS5 controller and try to configure it. We'll see how the gameplay is going to be there. Also, I would want to have to like redo the character I've made for myself for the single play mode, because I kind of fucked up. I was supposed to actually do that, like, you know, like, okay, I need the statistics to upgrade stuff, but I need damage, I need vitality and shit. So most likely like dexterity and some strength is going to be heightened. Intelligence is going to be like second tier thing, because I need vitality. Mm. General consensus is to have 35 to 40 vigor by the time you reach mountain tops of the giants, to not die in one hit, then 55 plus vigor by the end of the game. Player skill and different playstyles can allow players to get by with a lower amount. Okay, so you need like fuck ton of vigor. So vigor is going to be like the very main thing we are going to put all the points into. But yeah, I'm going to farm runes. And I see that the best part to farm points is Grail's Dragon Barrow, which is a higher level area you can access via portal from near the start of the game. First, Third Church of Marika, Site of Grace in the northeast of Limgrave. And that's early game rune farm? Huh? Like high-end area in... Okay, whatever. I'm going to check it out, whatever. But yeah. Hey, we're almost done with the head of his. That's nice. To be fair, I didn't expect to get so much into Elden Ring, but I guess it's kind of like trying to prove myself something that I actually can. Because here's the thing, I don't like the idea of Elden Ring, but I've never completed it. I've never finished any typical Souls-like. So like, it's a bit difficult to, for example, throw stuff, like throw hate on the game and give it a proper review when I haven't finished the game yet. And as long as I know the game is actually, you know, finishable, so that's actually something I want to go in for. Just go in, finish Elden Ring, and then say what I have to say about the game with the fresh mind. But yeah, right now it costed me already going to the internet and scouring for like info, where's the best rune farm, what's the best thing to do at the start, what should I do at the very beginning, where should I go, etc. And like, that's why how I've learned about the first caves that we can get nearby the forest, or rather nearby the church. That this is where we're supposed to go, because there are like, you know, first bigger enemies that we can get and to kill and get some more stuff, like get some more items. So yeah. And to be fair, maybe when the situation at work today is going to be easier, I'm going to try and write down some basic stories that are going to go on in our artistic universe. That's something that I actually also have to do. Like, there still has to be a lore for the artistic universe, you know? So I would know what I have to do. Like, of course I can make them go through adventures, but like, you know, I need to plan out what kind of like things are going to be there, etc. So yeah. Damn, if I would only have a bit better hand for it all. But I do kind of feel like I need a thing like this. Yeah, this is what I need. I have special line. I have a special brush. It's called Reno Tuna line that I have because I have several different brushes called Reno Tuna, just so I would know what brush is what. All of them come from the same thing. It's literally just a circle brush with a bunch of different possibilities. Like, I didn't know how I can, you know, unlock my normal brush that I have, right, and get all the things like, you know, different kinds of anti-aliasing, hardness, density, yada yada yada. So this is it, right? I have a line brush. Alright, I'll have to draw the... Yeah. This is actually what you have to also pay attention to. Because those are just details that make sense, and people are going to kind of look at it. I mean, they are not going to look at your artwork and detect such things, but the moment they look at your artwork with those things, it's going to, you know, like blow them off, right? Because it's like higher, it's a trick for higher level shading, right? Paying attention to such details. So. Yeah. So now it doesn't feel like there's sense actually to add highlight on the forehead. Maybe like this? Yeah, no. Maybe? Okay, yeah, let's leave it like this. So. Yeah, it works. Okay. Maybe maybe I need this actually to be a bit more reddish. Also, when you are going to draw characters like this, do watch out, okay? because the idea is that you can actually split with something like that all of the lights and shadows. So like if there's a shadow, you can just wrap it up with something like this, and it's going to be okay, right? But you have to pick up the colors properly because it's called subsurface scattering, and every single creature has it. It should be in the color of the blood of that creature, right? Also kind of tinted by the skin tone, so yeah. Okay. I'm not sure how am I supposed to actually paint horns. Okay. Actually, it works for some reason. Okay, I like it. I dig it. Okay. We're almost done. Tomorrow, actually, we're going to draw Pokemon as humans, which is something that where we are just going to, you know, finish one of the characters. The Weeping Bell. And we are going to actually redo the Lucario when it's going to be its time, so yeah. I guess? Maybe? Not sure. Anyway. Yeah, let's do it like that. So. Yeah, the highlights. The highlights. Too much. Works. Okay, that's nice. I guess maybe I shouldn't really touch this side with the highlights and just leave it like this. Yeah, works. Looks okay to me. Okay. Let's add shadows to the tone. So generally, I'm not really sure 100% what I'm doing. I don't know, I'm just doing what's right. Kinda trying to figure things out. I don't want to reference myself. Hi Zaga, glad to be here. How are you? Hope it has going. How have you been, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while, actually. Hope you're alright. Sleep cycle fucked me over, I see. I know that feel, mate. Oh no. I don't know that feel though. Yeah. So how are you dealing with your sleep cycle now, to be fair? Struggling. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I really know that feel. My sleep cycle despises me for no apparent reason. And yeah, I had to go to the on the morning shift, so but hey, we finished Azura, we finished Arya, we are doing Kool-Aid now, we're finished actually his head. So we are doing well. We are doing good. Kinda. Yeah, seen the VODs. Yeah. I was also trying to sign myself up to the psychiatrist, but they didn't pick up. Yeah. What? I don't know why this is so funny to me. Yeah. Because like I have to go to the psychiatrist to know if I need to like medicines or a psychologist or whatever the fuck I need, right? But yeah. So yeah. I have to say, like, I've noticed higher efficiency with the drawing when I just, you know, don't really pay attention to drawing fast. You know, like I'm drawing faster when I'm not thinking to draw fast. I don't know how it works, but yeah. I mean, it's psychology, right? When I'm thinking about drawing faster, of course my brain is trying to speed up something, and it's, you know, by the end of the day it's looking worse than it's supposed to, so it's, you know, fucking up stuff, everything, actually. But when I don't think about it, I get higher speeds, but actually I retain the quality of the artwork. But yeah. So, what have you done, Zaga, so far when I was away? When you were away, sorry, I've mixed it up. Slept? Only? Like straight up just slept through all those days? Damn, you have hard sleep. No, I see. What a cool domain name. Oh, I see. It's not taken yet, started making a site. Dope. That's dope. To be fair, I really wanted to make a site where I could also like throw in, you know, all the challenges I've been doing and give like materials to start similar challenges. Damn it, I had to actually like snap my back because I've started to have issues. We're almost streaming for 2 hours, but we are not even at 21, so we might workplace meeting about the nothing too. Bro. I don't know. Time just passed. Gotcha. How was your D&D game, actually? Relatively good. Relatively. A horror style campaign. Oh. Damn. But like Eldritch kind of thing, or something homebrew. FYI, for Ravenloft. Oh, Castle of Ravenloft. No, it's not a D&D thing, Ravenloft. It's something else, I guess. Or is it Castle of Ravenloft? I am so bad with names, man. Or was it Castle of Ravencroft? Ravencroft. Castle of Ravencroft. That was something very similar, yeah. So Eldritch is Castlevania-ish stuff. So basically Eldritch is a game, like its own game. And basically you randomize your character. You start with your own like things, with your own items, but you have to collect weapons, you have to collect partners, you have to do everything to fulfill the tasks to defeat an eldritch being that you're randomizing at the start of the game. And it's literally like L.R. Lovecraft's story, right? Kinda. But with like characters, for example, from different games or something like that. Sounds interesting, yeah. It is really good. It is really good. Because, for example, like, you're just walking on the board, right? But you have so many different actions where you have to pick and you don't know of the outcome. Because, for example, you don't expect something in your inventory reacting with accepting certain stuff, right? So that was really good when I've played with my friends. I should try Baldur's Gate. To be fair, I was also thinking about that. I was also thinking about Baldur's Gate, but for now I can't really buy it. I have to save cash. I'm going to remodel my room. I have to save up. I have to keep like 2,000 PLN for a new wardrobe. So yeah, I'm kind of fucked. And then start saving up for the loan. Hi, Michiro, good to have you here. How are you? Hope how's going? Do you plan to finish Elden Ring first? Yes. I am planning to finish Elden Ring. I've played a bit, I've learned a bit more. I know how I'm just going to go into it. So we are going to start all over. I'm going to pick up Samurai again, but I'm going to build the character, farm runes, and play, you know, with some like walkthrough. Where should I go at first? So like, what are the best sections I can go to, right? Like I'm going to aim to gather the entire equipment first too. And my main goal is to finish the game with all of the room levels. So like 99 in every statistics. And we'll see, maybe then I'm going to go to the another thing. To the DLC. Oof, yeah. We're going to take breaks, don't worry. We're going to take breaks. I'm planning to take like 2 weeks worth of breaks between... What is this OC based on? This OC is a Dragonborn Bard. It's also for the artistic universe. Like all the OCs we are doing right now, with like character design sessions, are my OCs for the artistic universe. He's the third member of the Broken Light team. We have 2 bards, 1 wizard, and 1, I believe, warrior or paladin, something like that. You're so creative, bro. Thank you. I mean, to be fair, I've kind of randomized those characters just so they would fit, kinda. I was just randomizing like a race or something. At some point I was even randomizing race and the class. And everything was within like D&D-ish high fantasy feel, so yeah. Also, Zega, I gave it a thought, like your question about what is high fantasy, how I would describe it. And as a matter of fact, I came up with a good description, if that makes sense. If it will make sense. So high fantasy, floating islands, dark fantasy, dystopia. So it's like the same kind of fantasy, but high fantasy has like utopias, it has flying islands, you know, like it's more or less colorful and happy. Dark fantasy is very dark, it has like dystopian feelings, etc. So, and basically you won't see floating islands in dark fantasy, for example. So that's what high fantasy is. It's like the good part of fantasy, like all those like happy things that we see in the fantasy, right? Floating islands and utopian view on everything. Of course, there are like, you know, corrupted pieces of land, but like mostly it's like very colorful kind of fantasy. There, hope it helps now. When I was asking, I was searching for what to look for in the drawing, what makes it high fantasy when you drew the Pokemon as humans. Oh, okay. I mean, classes, colors. I didn't understand what you were talking about. You can look for the colors, for the outfits, generally, the way how characters are built. Right? Because, for example, you won't see the character to be like hunched over with some burns, huge amounts of scars, in very dark clothing. High fantasy, colorful, quite often very perfect people. If anything, people around 40 years old will have some scars. And mostly warriors only, or berserkers, right? Because they are going to fight very closely, and since they are so old, they are going to have some battle scars on them. But, and yeah, that's that. And yeah, Muichiro, actually, have you drew something recently? Actually, Zaga, you too. Did you? Did you draw something recently? Or were you really, you know, coding absorbed? Also, tomorrow we continue drawing Pokemon as humans, so yay. Hopefully I'm not going to be tired after work, because I want to spend like a lot of time after work. Possibly not even going to sleep. Who, me? Yep. Did you do something? Okay, hit me up when you are at the point when you need Steam cred for BG or something else. That's why I asked if you plan to finish Elden Ring first. I've been working on my OCs. Nice. That's nice. Also, hey, Zega, thank you. Really, thank you a lot. So yeah, for now we are just going to draw slowly. One of my friends is making a realistic sci-fi world, calculated stuff for railguns in half of the afternoon. Fuck, man. That's... God damn it. I mean, to be fair, I've also like redesigned the human anatomy just to redo the bodies just for my comic book. So I am also going for a lot of realism. Also, I'm the only one who says swag in my whole family, and they look at me like, huh? To be fair, like, I also don't use this word, but I've learned what this means. I've lost myself at skibidi gyats, other things that come around as new things to say. I'm too old, I know. But to be fair, yeah, I do feel too old for the new slangs. Like seriously, recently someone told me you are so skibidi, and I thought they are like telling something bad at me. So I just threw like a bunch of swear words at them and mixed them with mud. And then someone told me that it's something positive, apparently. No, I felt so bad actually. But yeah. I'm not chronically online anymore. I used to be actually chronically online. I was actually catching up with so many different trends and shit. I'm not anymore. It's scary. Because people are out there making some weird noises with their mouths and I don't know what they're saying to me. From what I've heard, was originated from some skibidi toilet who is meant to be evil, I guess. Huh. No idea, really. Bro, what does that even mean? I swear to God, I'm going to blacklist those words. Like seriously, I'm going to just blacklist those words because I don't understand them. It's scary. Imagine. And I'm like supposedly Gen Z because I was born in 2000s, but I have no fucking idea how am I supposed to be. I don't either, dude. I've watched some Hololive and I've seen Bibu. Saying like singing the changed version of the song, like I wanna be your sweetheart, you're so fabulous, right? To just use those words. And I know that song, yeah. To be fair, I kinda like this song for some reason. I don't know why. It just kinda hits. So yeah. Because I'm one of them now. What do you mean, because you're one of them? Wait, huh? Gen Alpha or something. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, bro, like, while you are young. Yeah. But hey, if people from their generation don't understand the fucking Skibidi Ohio get reasoner fan attacks, that fucking means that those are just some random shit ass fucking words that doesn't mean anything. Bro, I just realized that I bite my nails too much. That's OCD for you. I have the same thing, and I have to go to the psychiatrist now. Like, I've went to the neurologist, like one neurologist, and they've told me that I have to like really check up myself for like some neurological problems. I've started to have like tremors in my hands, and like it's like actual spasm, right, of muscles. So like my fingers are moving on their own in like random directions. Sometimes even like totally like flinching, and generally it's not good. So I went to like another another neurologist, and she told me that it's like it doesn't have to be neurological. She would rather say that it's OCD, and she told me to actually like try to reach out to some, for example, like psychiatrists, right, to like see what they can do about it and see if it's actually based on OCD, because like she couldn't see much. It's just that I used to buy them ever since I was born, so I'm used to it. This is how OCD is getting created. It's like compulsive thing. Obsessive compulsive disorder. This is how it's called. You are just doing this because you've got used to it and it feels right to you. It's just like some people have to get everything very tidy because they are used to tidy their everything, right? But it starts to grow into more of like sickness kind of thing because it starts to progress over time, right? And basically, like, I don't know where my tremors are coming from, but like apparently it's OCD based too. But yeah, it's like obsessive fingernail biting. It's like the very typical thing that a lot of people are dealing with, and a lot of people don't even go to the doctors to analyze this because like, oh, I've been doing this my whole life and I've just got used to it. Of course, some people get it easier because, for example, like, you know, come on, it's not like you're biting your fingernails to the blood or anything like that, but at some point it can actually happen, because if you would look around to the some cases, you can start to you can actually check for a pattern. So for example, let's say you are biting your fingernails in certain situations, let's say when you are stressed. So at certain point you are going to go through so much stress that you are going to literally start biting your fingernails to the blood. And this can actually happen, and this is why it's obsessive compulsive disorder too, right? So it's no bueno, generally. Okay, I gotta go. It's okay, oh, it's okay. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye. Hope to see you more often, actually. And see you in the Discord. Need to spend time with my sister. That's a good call, actually. Have fun. So yeah, I'm gonna get some energy drinks. I'm going to probably pack myself something to eat. Probably chips. I don't know, actually. Not sure yet, but yeah, we will see. Bro, actually something got me. Like, you know how VTubers, like, oh my favorite, some people say like, oh my favorite VTuber is this and this, right? But they are saying like, oh my Oshi is, right? There's a fucking, like, a drink. It's like ionized water, so it's like just a water that's supposed to give you some more hydration than usually. At least this is the main premise of this drink. And it's called Oshi, at least here in Poland, right? Imagine now like some VTuber agency sealing a nice deal with Oshi and making flavors based on their characters and like pick your Oshi. Yo, I've just created the greatest ad campaign that could ever exist. This is trademarked. This is fucking trademarked that they're stealing this from me. If someone from Oshi Marketeers now seeing this, don't you fucking dare touching this idea. 2 million PLN. Bro, imagine. And actually they are targeting for like they are targeting their company for younger adults and teenagers, actually. So that would also work because like this is more or less the general VTubers audience, to be fair. Surprisingly, it's teenagers and younger adults. To be fair, surprisingly, VTubers don't even get like such a big community kind of thing. They actually don't. Just a little of younger people. Mostly it's like, as I said, mostly it's like older, like teenagers and shit. Well, actually, isn't Gen Alpha at this point like teenagers? Do the Oshi trademark in Asia? Yo! Actually? Bro, imagine. Do they have the... I don't think so. I don't remember Oshi having trademark in Asia. I don't remember them being in Asia at all. But maybe. I'm not sure if they're like global company or like European only. Just had to tow in burrito liquid. Huh? Burrito liquid? What the fuck is a burrito liquid? When you eat the burrito and the liquid seeps out, you're drinking you're eating soaking as burrito, my friend. What the fuck? Like the only liquid that drops out of my burritos is quite often the sauce, and sometimes it's not even that. Dude, about what kind of liquid we are talking about here? And it like drips across the forearm to the elbows. Okay. That's disgusting, dude. What the heck? And I'm like, what the fuck? Where do I get a napkin? How do I touch anything? Like, actually, my friend... No, it wasn't my friend. It was my driver, my chauffeur. One of you. See? Yeah, no, I'm saying those are my chauffeurs, but they are like drivers. But they are actually chauffeurs for like companies and shit. They are just driving people to work. It's like a whole company. And I've finished my whiskey. I have one already got another one in exchange, but I'm not going to drink that one. I'm already finishing this, but I've already finished this bottle, which didn't last long. Too bad. It was like what, 2 weeks, I think, maybe less. I guess less. I haven't drank it that long, for that long actually. But yeah, I know that feel. There were things dripping. What's with the driver? Oh right, I didn't finish the story. So basically, recently he came in and we were like talking, because like I'm quite often finishing first, right? And I have to wait for people. So we were talking and he's like, I've messed up my pants with a chocolate. And like, I was eating and like, you know, he started like, I've asked, right? So he started like telling me the story, like, I was eating a chocolate and I've got both of my hands messed up. And like, you know, and I've had to start fighting to not mess up anything else. And like when I was pulling out my keys to the car, somehow I've lost the caution of the other hand and I've messed up my pants. And he's like, first of all, how the fuck did he mess up both of his hands eating a fucking chocolate? Like, how the fuck did that happen? Second of all, like, how he can't like keep one of his hands like up to pull something out, you know? Like when he's using only one hand, right? Why he's not having another hand up? Like what, he was reaching to both of his pockets, right? I don't know how some people are doing this, but come on. Oh, it's found people for each, both hands into pockets. Funny. What is whore reach? Like reach whore? What the fuck? I'm in a funny mood today. If you didn't notice, I'm so sorry. Who reach both hands into pockets. Funny. I see. Yeah. Like, I don't know why my brain is not working as well as it used to for some reason. Like, but... And have a system? Really? Well, they have system for like cases when they dirty their hands to not mess up hands. I mean, I kind of have my system too, but like read one above. Don't know, I always tracked what's in which pocket and have a system. I see. Oh yeah, I have a system too for where I have my things in the pockets. On my left, I always have phone and keys because they are like the most like things. and I'm left-handed, so I'm always like going to have my left hand kinda in the pocket, right? Because I'm going to always feel everything on my left side. And like I have my phone and a knife on my right side, right? Because the knives are quite often right-handed, and like it's easier for me to work with my phone on my right hand, right? And quite often I have my cargo pants. You have phone on both sides? My wallet and keys. How on both sides? I've said phone on the left side? I thought I've said wallet and a key. Ah, yeah, okay. Whatever. You got it. But yeah, it is what it is. It's like you keep phone and keys in same pocket? Yeah, nah. That's also the reason why I'm not keeping those in the same pockets, yeah. I've also never messed up my phones, like never. I've never dropped it, I've never had a cracked screen on my phone. Like seriously, I've never had any issues with that. And smoke in left wallet and keys in right. Damn. Where do you keep your knife? Alright, only I'm fucked up enough to wear a knife on everyday basis. If I bring one, it's in the back pocket, gotcha. I have like I quite often have like foldable knives, right? But I have the automatic knife, the spring locks, right? So I just keep a Swiss knife in my bag, gotcha. Like for me personally, it really is important to have like a knife because I feel safe then. That's another thing that I'll have to talk with my therapist if I get one. I'll be trying to reach out to the psychiatrist tomorrow too. I feel it's kinda normal. Yeah, but like, I feel anxious when I don't have it on me. Like, I'm starting to look around people if someone is not trying to approach me or anything like this. Yeah, I was like that too. It went away. To be fair, it's funny because here's the thing. A lot of people were telling me like, because I'm left-handed, right? And a lot of people were telling me like, oh, you are going to have such a bad time being left-handed sucks. You're like, all the tools are going to be really expensive for you because you won't be able to use it with your left hand, and I'm like, it's like restrictive for everything. I only write and draw with my left hand. I use a lot of other things with my right hand. Like, can someone actually tell me that this is true? Like, you're supposed to use your left hand for more than just that? Because I feel like I still have like enough power to, like, you know, hammer something in. Of course it's weaker because it's not my dominant hand, but like, you know. It's kind of weird, you know? Because I've never had what people were telling me that I'm going to have. I've never had this issue. I mean, okay, over here in Poland, there was a superstition that kids shouldn't be allowed to use their left hands. I was left-handed until elementary, where the class teacher was like, left-handed is just a made-up thing. I had to do anything with my right. Yeah, this is exactly what was happening in Poland. I just wanted to talk about it. My grandma used to force me to use my right hand, even though I didn't want it to. I still write better with left, despite that I learned and always did it with right. Yeah, because it's your dominant. But you are used to use your right hand now, so it's going to feel off using your left hand. And a lot of like forced out right-handed people, and I shoot better left-handed too. You should? What do you mean you should? Do you have access to firearm? Like, can you hook me up to something? Dude, imagine, actually. So I was doing sports shooting. Oh, right. The sports shooting. Yeah, you've mentioned that. I totally didn't connect the dots. I thought like you've got access to like firearms and airsoft too. I've never really got to like airsoft. At some point I was planning to get into it, but never did. So yeah. Here I am. It can be a lot of fun and can be very bad too. Yeah, I've seen like people being really badly damaged after that. And you know, I have highly dependent on other people, yeah. You know, I have an issue where I'm getting bruised really badly, really quickly and very easily. So yeah, I can't really do airsoft actually. Nah, if you gear up properly, there won't be much problems. Yeah, nah, it's difficult to describe it. It won't help. That's what I can tell you. Really, it's so bad. And like, if I get pushed with like bigger area, I'm still going to be bruised around the body. Like, it already happened. Like, I've had something similar to do. Yeah. Don't do paintball, yeah, actually. So like I've had on PE classes actually I've once got like with a ball really badly, and I had like a print on my shoulder blade, literally a bruised up print of a ball when the ball hit me. It was quite big too, and it was hurting really damn fucking badly when I was moving my arm. I can't get my blood taken properly because almost immediately my veins are popping. Like they're literally breaking really easily. That's why I'm getting bruised up really badly and really quickly and easily. That's the main issue. Yeah, I was trying to do some stuff. I was trying to get into some things, but no, I can't actually. I actually can't. Blood droid's funny. Yeah. Like at some point when I've landed at the hospital, they had to take my blood through like my main vein from the arm. What are those bigger veins? Like one of those bigger veins. But as soon as I see it coming out from me, there are problems. I have no issue seeing other people's blood or bleeding, but as soon as I see it coming out from me, there are problems. I see. Like, I don't see, like, for me, yeah, kinda same. I also don't like needles, like, getting into my body. Hi Astel, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope night has going. Ożysz kurwa, ja pierdolę nowy model. Tak, a jak? Dawno cię nie było? No to widzisz jakie zmiany zaszły, widzisz? So I always do it with closed eyes or looking the opposite direction. And they make fun of me. Nie rozumiem? Co nie rozumiesz? Co takiego nie rozumiesz? But yeah, it's a... Czyż jakoś lepszy był ten pixelowy? To be fair, the Pixel one was better. God fucking damn it, mate. But yeah. And they make fun of me. To be fair, like, are you still on that train? What train? Wait, what train? What do you mean train? It's kind of saying... Train? Stuck on things for a long time? Oh, okay. I mean, to be fair, like a lot of people say that my pixel art one was better. And I kinda do understand them because the pixel art one was not something that people could have on everyday basis. But this model is still not something that people can have. Just don't like change. Yeah, that's kinda true too. People just don't like changes. Ludzie nie lubią zmian. Understand. But yeah, Also, hey, we're on 48 followers out of 50. We're almost reaching the Twitch goal for the followers. How cool is that, eh? How cool is that? But yeah. Wait, for how long are we streaming already? Almost 3 hours. God fucking damn it, mate. I've got hooked up on drawing so badly that I just didn't notice how time is passing by. God damn it, man. Yeah, I'm still kinda on that train though. Can't find the proper word how he looks. What word comes to your mind at this point? Then. A lot? He looks like a lot? But in a positive way or a negative way? Gives that male stripper vibe. Good, kinda. He's supposed to be silly, but also, yeah, kinda give that vibes. Which is positive, I guess? Gotcha. If that's the intent. I mean, that was more or less the intent. Like, I wanted to make him like a character that people would first, you know, first look at him and first get like, okay, horny, aggressive, and something else, right? But actually, he's going to be very silly in the illustrations. Dragon Daddy, take me. Yeah, kinda this first impression, but he's going to be very silly. So like, I want the personality not fitting the characteristics. Also, now imagine someone is coming in and see your first message as this. Also, on the last stream yesterday, shit happened. Imagine, yesterday with Flex, we've talked a bit, and, you know, I'm not a furry, right? I just have a Antro Dragon OC. I have, I've been drawing furry characters as commissions. I know how to draw furries in the first place. Yeah, I saw that convoy. Bro, shit happens. I'm not a furry, I swear. But he brought up some things. What did he brought up? What do you mean by that? I'm not sure if dragons are furry things. Yeah, they are. Like, it's antro. I mean, they don't have fur. I mean, the general description of furry is actually an antro animal or animal-like creature from fantasy. And they suppose something like scalies. What the fuck is a scaly? I mean, maybe. Like scales, maybe. But is it actually a term? Don't tell me it's a term. I swear to God, don't tell me it's a turn. Same as furry, but with dragons, lizards, snakes, etc. God damn it. But it's still supposed to be like a part of furries, right? Because furries is just anthro animals. Isn't it? I don't want to Google what is a furry. So I'm not going to just continue this. You know, people in my RPG group use the word very casually. I guess it's a word. Yeah, okay, maybe. Gotcha. Yep. Okay, understood. I don't want to Google this, so I'm just going to say okay. Because like at this point I don't know either. But if you say so, then okay. I don't have to Google. Also, damn, I wanted to play some Elden Ring before sleep. I have a friend who is very into lizards and snakes. Okay. I see. Yeah, you can guess. Bruh. Okay, we are kind of done with the torso. Wait, is it good? No, it's not good. I need this side to be more in shadow like this. Mm-hmm. Okay. I hope that's going to be enough. If not, then I'm fucked. Stop me stupid and pound my eye, pound my ass. I have no idea what the fuck am I supposed to do here. But I guess the shadows are looking fine here. Okay, damn, we have 3 hours worth of art stream. I had absolutely not even a single idea that it's going so hard. Damn. I have morning shift tomorrow to cover, dude. And it's like almost 22, and I also wanted to play a little bit today, so we will see actually. But yeah, for sure I'm going to, like, you know, sit down, draw a little bit more. Probably maybe for some projects that I'm doing. Like I'm planning to sell off like some sets. For RPG Maker, those are very easy to do. So I'm kind of planning out some projects so they would work well. So yeah, that's that. Beside that, I don't know really what I can do. Like, I guess I'm going to play Elden Ring a little bit. Maybe try to... I mean... here's the thing, I feel like I fucked up a bit. Because instead of like getting 1 to vitality, to vigor, 1 to intelligence, as the build's supposed to go, because I've implemented some dexterity, right? So I'm supposed to exchange 1 by 1. So 1 to the vigor, 1 to the dexterity, 1 to the vigor, 1 to the dexterity until reaching 18, and the same thing for intelligence until reaching 23, right? And then like packing stuff into like damage and vigor even more, and maybe some stamina too. So that's that. I don't know. It's going to be a bit more difficult. Don't know what that means. Never played that game. Gotcha. Like the statistics are going to be a bit messed up. Also, getting all of those points is not really that difficult. I could easily farm out all of those points in the very first area because I know there are some enemies that can actually still give you stuff. But I'm refusing to actually do that because I'm not going to perform like whole marathon of grinding points in Elden Ring on the same group of enemies at all. Like, actually 1 billion doesn't seem to be that difficult. Let me check the calculator. Max level. Okay. Max. Wait. But how many? There we go. Here are the runes. So you have 1,692,566,842 runes. And in the first area you can get 600 per run. So it would require only 2,820,945 around runes like that. As a matter of fact, you can really quickly get all of those, get through all of those runs, to be fair. Like really darn quickly. So to be fair, it is doable in the very first area. You can actually max out your character before even annihilating very first boss. Seriously. That's kinda crazy, to be fair. Like imagine you are going in one direction, you don't even get a horse, and you are just, you know, fighting on repeat with the same group of enemies for like nearly 3 million times. I don't know how long does it take you for one like run from one side to another. I think it's like 5 minutes. Sounds boring. Yeah. So that times 5. So it's like 14,104,724 minutes, right? And that divided by 60, and that gives us 235,078.79 hours. Divided by 24, that gives us 9,794 days. 9,795 days. and that divided by 365, that gives us around 27 years around worth of farming on this one peculiar spot to get max level. Dude, I mean, it's not really 5 minutes, I guess, because you also have to get the progress in. So when you are like rising your vitality, damage, you can just one hit KO every single enemy. So it can be even like at some, so it's like scaling, right? So it still can be couple months worth of grinding, and it would have to be like 8 hours worth of stream just to do that. Yeah, I ain't doing that. But if I would get strong enough and I could, for example, defeat the guy on the horse, then for sure I could defeat like a bunch of other mini bosses and maybe get the Moon Veil, for example. So yeah, that's for example something I would do. And then start farming in different area. But yeah, it sounds boring. I would still farm runes though. Don't expect me to not do that. Like, if Elden Ring allows me for doing something like that, I don't mind. Like, actually, this also reminds me, there was one game, Soul Knight 2, I think it was. Shining Soul 2, yeah, Shining Soul 2. So basically, Shining Soul 2 was allowing you to have like an RPG game, right? Where you could pick classes with different spells, etc. But you had like level up system, and you could farm the levels. So what the devs done was that you could farm up to 1000 of certain enemy, and they will turn you into the dark version of this enemy. Surprise! So the thing is that you could, for like the first area, you could farm on like bunnies, etc. And you could farm 1000 of each on every one of those bunnies, right? And they are turning black. And they've had like, I think 10 times more HP and damage. Scaling, right? Oh, you've defeated 1000 of those? More difficult version of it. So blocking you from actually farming, and that was kind of intelligent system to actually cross over it, because I was still grinding on them. It was kind of more difficult because, for example, the experience scaling for each level, but also like possibilities to get other stuff, other shit, right? Did I set up my alarm clock? Yes, I did. Okay, at 5 I have to be at the spot, at rendezvous point. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, we're almost done with the Kool-Aid. Possibly next stream when we are done with it. In the next week. Or maybe when we are going to have additional stream. Day after tomorrow, I'm planning to get additional stream. So maybe this is when we are going to get the work on the character design. But I was thinking about some games. We will see. Actually, tomorrow I'll set a voting. And day after tomorrow, when I'm going to wake up, I'm going to see what won. Hopefully. So yeah. Now, folks, it's been 3 hours. I have to go. I have work tomorrow. So thank you, Real. Thank you, Flex. Thank you, Zega. And thank you, Asa, for being active in the chat on Twitch. Thank you, Muichiro, for being active in the chat on YouTube. Meanwhile, thank you all lurkers that be here for this 1 second. And stay creative. And as always, I see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye.